After a break of nearly 2 years, Return to Amish is finally back with a whole lot of familiar faces and 2 new additions.
No correction, new addictions.
New addictions to the show.
I just want cow milk.
Maureen told me Danny is just this long.
Rosanna, no, I did not.
Dead fish, what is?
For example, Ada's back.
I love being Amish, but I like the English money.
Last time we saw Ada on the show, she was running a donut business with Jeremiah.
Since then, I put the donut business on hold so I can focus on my own business.
And she earned a lot of money.
I have a very successful cleaning business. I like the English money.
But when COVID slowly started shutting down Pennsylvania,
I'm not making any money.
she packed her bags
I do have a house in
and
Florida.
headed off to Florida.
Jeremiah, Carmela, Sabrina, and I have decided to come together and just ride this virus out in Florida.
And 2 young Amish ladies will soon be joining them.
It's my decision, and I am going to do it.
Maureen is Ada's granddaughter.
My granddaughter and her friend Rosanna are coming down to stay with us in Florida.
I'm Maureen Byler, age 19. I grew up in Clintonville, PA, and this is my schoolhouse.
A teacher.
I teach 1st through 8th grade.
At the back of the school is a well. Maureen draws up water from here for the kids to drink.
This water is usually really good, except sometimes it does taste rusty. It's gross. It tastes like rust.
Maureen's got her eyes set on a better future.
I want to drive a car.
And her bestie is coming along.
Rosanna and I met at an Amish tetherball tournament.
This is Rosanna.
I want to leave the Amish because all we do really is work and sleep.
She describes herself as a feminist.
I'm what the English would call a feminist. I can take care of my own self.
She's never ventured out to what they call the English world.
All my life, I was told I'm only good enough to be a wife and a mother.
So the idea is daunting, but she dreams of being like any other American girl.
This is exactly what I want in the English world, is to be the girl that goes out on a date with the boy that likes me.
Remember Rebecca? Rosanna is actually her cousin.
Rebecca, she left the Amish, and I talked to her about leaving and stuff.
Now Rosanna is about to follow in the footsteps of her cousin and fly from the
I'm
nest.
gonna go to Florida with Maureen.
They're going to be spending the month at Maureen's grandmother's and indulge in the wonderful world of the English for the first time.
My biggest fear is like I'll get like shunned or like my parents won't talk to me anymore.
There will be ups and downs, first dates, and English kisses.
I'm pretty good at English kissing.
Awkward moments and life-changing makeovers. But when time's up, they will be deciding whether they want to remain Amish or sacrifice their families to fully go English once
I have no idea how I'm going to tell my parents.
and for all.
I just don't want to be Amish anymore.
Rosanna's first goodbye was to her brother.
This is crazy. Fisher's 18.
He's attentive, but also concerned for her decision
I don't even think you understand.
and the long-term consequences of it all.
What she's doing the hill for? She's catching that one's call.
What can possibly go wrong?
My biggest fear is like my parents won't talk to me anymore.
Rosanna then decides to go find her mom to tell her the news, but first...
I want to try and get my chores all done before I leave.
Maureen is also struggling to tell her parents.
Amish coffee is a big thing because the women can drink coffee and the men smoke because the women, they're not allowed to smoke, so they drink a lot of coffee, and the men do drink coffee too.
The great deflection.
I have no idea how I'm going to tell my parents.
And when she finally does,
Get Pepper's face, so I wants to Florida get baby mommy.
they spare no bones with the young teen, giving her the cold shoulder, and in the end, causing her to break down in
You
tears.
just can't do anything to please them.
What's done is done, and there's no turning back now.
It's so stressful. I'm so tensed up. I can't even sleep at night.
Maureen saddles up and hits the road. She finally meets up with Rosanna, and the brave duo wait anxiously to be picked up by Maureen's crush, Danny.
If I need a taxi, of course I call Daniel because I want to be with him.
Danny used to be part of the Amish community,
Daniel and I grew up together.
but he left a few years ago to become English.
He's actually an Amish taxi driver that takes us places that we can't go with horse and buggy.
Danny has unusual teeth, to say the least.
When Daniel was 18 months old, he drank Drano and he got a lot of scars.
Danny drank Drano as a child, and his parents decided not to go forth with reconstructive surgery
The doctors wanted to do plastic surgery.
that would heal the deformity caused by the poison.
The Amish said no because God wanted it to happen.
But sweet, sweet Maureen says it's not about the looks for her, ladies and gentlemen.
It doesn't matter to me.
He's the man of her dreams, and she doesn't care what you think.
I like him just the way he is.
Just the way he is.
I wouldn't want him to change.
The team of Amish rebels are on their way to the airport.
I was never on an airplane.
This will be the girl's first time flying.
I don't even know where you get your tickets.
Since she doesn't have a phone, town, Danny takes Maureen's hand to write his number down.
Yeah, I hope me say number give country's Glover. I is so handsome.
How sweet. The girls head in and enter the airport building, but not before a few glitches.
What's going on? There it goes. There it goes.
With so much to explore, they are soon confronted by an escalator,
You see those moving stairs?
aka moving
You
stairs.
know how to get on these?
No. My neighbors told me one time they saw a person's toes get eaten from the stairs like that.
They continue their adventure upstairs,
How do we step off of this? No. I am dizzy.
on to the restrooms,
I don't know.
where they're baffled by the robotic toilets.
They don't have a flusher, like how do they flush?
No, don't touch it.
English have robots for their toilets, and I hope the one in Florida does not have a robot in it.
That's enough playing around.
We're here to get a ticket.
The girls get rejected immediately by the ticketing
I
agent,
don't have a photo ID.
unable to buy a ticket due to not having a photo ID.
Like, we're not allowed to have any pictures. Like, I don't have pictures like when I was a baby or anything.
Left with no other options for travel to Florida, the girls ring Danny to come and save them.
We're stuck here.
Danny eagerly obliges. He returns and the trio embark on a road trip to Florida.
I'm taking Maureen and Rosanna to Florida because I really like her.
Their multi-day journey gives Danny and Maureen an opportunity to get to know one another.
I'm excited that I'm gonna be spending the next few days with Daniel.
He is interested, but only if she's English,
I don't think I'd date an Amish girl like if she's still Amish.
which puts more pressure on Maureen to ditch the Amish.
Florida is a long way from Pennsylvania.
When it's time to take a break for the night, Rosanna gets overly excited while dipping her toes in the water. She exposes more than she bargained for, but the damage is done.
Rosanna just exposed herself in front of Daniel.
Maureen's got her eye on Rosanna and gets jealous at the slip-up.
She knows how I feel about him.
After that downstairs kitty cat slip-up from Rosanna, Danny decides he's got questions.
Have any of you guys ever done it before?
He wants to know if the girls are virgins.
That means sex, right?
I'm a virgin and I've never even kissed a guy.
It's not like you didn't know the answer to that.
Daniel's just asking us because he just wants to do it.
The trip is nearing the end, and Maureen is sad to be leaving her Danny boy.
I wanna be with him.
But Rosanna is ready to set her eyes on the water.
I really want to go to Florida and like see the ocean.
After a few days, the trio finally arrive at Grandma Ada's house in Florida, and the two lovebirds say their goodbyes.
It's fun to see Rosanna.
Danny's off, back to Pennsylvania. Girls walk in the house to find the rest of the
My
ex-Amish,
granddaughter Maureen and her friend Rosanna.
Hi.
but shock quickly sets in. Rosanna becomes visibly shaken by the change of environment. Unable to have a moment to process what's happening, Rosanna suddenly finds herself experiencing a full-blown English
I feel
breakdown.
like I'm gonna pass out.
Hey, don't panic.
Rose, face left. Bit do this. Bit do this.
We see the household gathered around Rosanna, trying to calm her, but nothing seems to be working.
Now. Rosanna. Oh, my head. Rosanna, du bist schon panic. Rosanna. Rosanna, what is
As you may already know, the Amish don't typically visit medically trained doctors like the rest of us.
Unless it's something really bad and they have to go.
When the paramedics arrive, they find Rosanna in serious condition.
What's your name?
As things continue to take a downward spiral,
Roseanne. What happened, Roseanne?
I don't know.
Do you have any chest pain?
I can't talk right.
the paramedics suggest that Rosanna take a trip down to the hospital.
We're gonna get you to the hospital. Rosanna.
Oh, but wait. Upon hearing that suggestion, a miracle happens.
Hey, let me.
As Rosanna begins to mysteriously recover, darlings, we see Rosanna go from 0 to 100 in what the EMT called less than 30 seconds.
You're about 100% better than you were about 30 seconds ago.
Yeah, it's going away.
And just like that, she was getting better.
Rosanna's meltdown has everybody doubting her ability to survive out in the real world.
I sense that she wants to go back Amish.
I mean, whether she wants to or not, I think that would be the best thing for her.
And rightfully so. Rosanna is very aware that her decision to go English may have consequences. However, she appeared to be more committed to making the transition after the medical mayhem she experienced.
Leaving is very hard. She's in a whole new world. She's overwhelmed. It's going to trigger you into a panic attack. But that said, well, in the outside world, you can do whatever you want.
As a way to calm the girls' anxiety Ada takes Rosanna and Maureen out on a bike ride.
It makes my heart happy to see Rosanna's doing well after she almost ended up in the hospital with a panic attack.
Rosanna seems to have made a full recovery.
God is good.
And if there's one thing that'll cheer her up, it's the ocean.
I would like to go see the beach.
But it seems we have a slight technicality.
What are you going to be wearing?
The girls are not allowed to wear swimsuits.
We're only allowed to wear short sleeve dresses when we're working at home.
Ada, being the cool granny that she is,
Grandma won't tell.
says the girls can wear whatever they want.
We always have to have our hair up in a bun and have a head covering on.
As they head to the beach. After all, there's no need for a bikini to take a little peek.
I never saw the ocean, and I really want to go and see how that looks.
As their feet touch the sand,
Oh my gosh.
Rosanna is convinced this is the single most beautiful place she's ever seen.
Like, I never saw anything so beautiful in my life.
She's captivated.
I want to go in the water.
And when they reach the shore, Rosanna can't help herself, even tasting the water.
Sour.
Up next, the ambitious Amish trio spots a parasail in the distance.
What is that out that way out there?
And the girls want it.
I want to do that.
And of course, Ada, being the cool grandma that she is,
We'll find out where it's at.
reserves an appointment to fly because this is something they can do in their dresses, right?
You guys ready for this?
No.
Now, supposedly, they're not even allowed to fly.
In my community, like, they say it's a sin, like, to go way up in the air.
All right, girls, it's gonna get a little bumpy, so hold on to your bonnets.
Ada is the #1 culprit, egging them on.
I'm going to pee my pants before leaving Paris Hill.
And I, for one, am here for it.
You're going with her. If she likes it, I'll go.
This is a good way to get them out of their comfort zone. And it's one giant step towards going English.
How high are we actually going to be up there?
You're gonna be about 450 feet off the water. The reason I can't send you any higher is we'll start running into airplanes.
The girls are then gently eased into the air.
My heart was just beating like crazy.
Having never been on an airplane, this is the first time the two are witnessing the world from that high.
Oh my God!
Maureen takes everything in, observing the curvature of the earth.
You could actually see that the earth is like round.
She's crossed out the idea of a flat earth.
I felt like I was closer to God.
In the end, the adrenaline rush of the whole experience gives Rosanna a boost of confidence,
I never had so much fun in my life.
which is exactly what she needs
I finally feel like myself now.
to move forward fearlessly with her plan. As Maureen and Rosanna continue to settle into their new homes,
Maureen's been stealing her grandmother's phone and calling Daniel all the time.
Maureen is thirsty for Danny.
I think she was having phone sex with Daniel. It literally sounded like something from the bar.
Okay, hon.
She was making all kinds of noises.
In order to keep the girls occupied, Ada takes them out to clean a new house she booked in Florida.
I know English want hard-working Amish women to clean their house. Who wouldn't?
Enter Heidi,
I know that Amish are known for having an excellent work ethic.
the homeowner with an eye for clean and eyebrows to match.
They can like put up a barn in a
What
day.
in the Dr. Miami is really going on here, ma'am?
Is what I've heard anyway.
The ladies walk in ready to clean house, only to find that the home is in pristine condition.
As you can tell, the house is absolutely filthy.
From the kitchen to the bed, bath, and beyond,
There's marks.
this home, to the naked eye, appears to be in tip-top shape.
Right. Yeah, I want those gone.
Leaving Ada and the girls to ponder what exactly are they supposed to clean.
There is nothing here to clean.
Ada warns us these are the worst types of clients.
Clients like this are the worst. She has a clean house. She's gonna find every little flaw to clean.
There are streaks on the glass. Do you see them?
As Heidi points out blemish after blemish,
Can you look at them?
Yes.
Do you see it?
the girls are instructed to dust the master bedroom carefully, but soon start to complain of having to clean an already clean house. Before long, the pair find themselves bored and stumble into Heidi's closet. They go from touching to spraying perfume to trying on shoes and clothes.
I think it would look nice on you.
And what do you know?
Hey!
In walks Heidi and her all-seeing eyes.
What are you doing?
Busted. While Heidi may have a face of stone,
What were you doing with the necklaces?
thankfully it doesn't match her
They were
heart.
trying my stuff on.
And while she tells the girls it's wrong what they have
I
done,
felt bad catching them.
she is quick to
It's
forgive
fine. Don't worry about it. Did you have fun while you were in there?
and suggests sending them out to have sushi as a reward,
Have you ever had sushi? No.
accompanied by her stepdaughter and her friends.
I should send you guys out.
We can't know people's hearts. But damn, girl, who suggests sushi to Amish girls as a first outing? The girls agree and head out to meet this stepdaughter and her group of friends. However, the step liar is a no-show.
She couldn't make it, but her friends still invited us to hang out.
As far as the rest of the girls, I mean, the whole scene was screaming privilege for me.
Is there like a organization? Clean your house and also wear Amish. You guys had sushi before?
No.
Your face is like, oh no.
Exactly. Like, how about a burger and fries? A chicken sandwich from Popeyes?
What have we gotten ourselves into?
The friends proceed to bombard the girls with all the stereotypical questions.
Are you not allowed to have mirrors?
If you're allowed to get in cars at all?
At one point, Rosanna asks,
Where is South America?
which prompts one of the friends to respond with,
Well, we're in North America, so really far south.
Have you ever seen a globe?
like, have you ever seen a round globe?
Yeah. How much school do you do?
Oh my God.
I was actually a school teacher.
As we watch the girls judged and belittled amongst giggles and whatnot,
It was so nasty.
it's uncomfortable.
I think the English people think we're dumb.
But I feel a bit of pride for Rosanna, who seems to quickly master the art of holding chopsticks.
But it feels alive.
Honey, I can't hold chopsticks, and Lord knows I try.
Raw fish.
And it's raw fish. It looks like raw fish.
Yeah.
In the end, the idea of raw fish leaves them feeling sick to their
I
stomachs.
feel like pooping.
Even more, Maureen's constant mentioning of Danny throughout the
Do you
night
guys have boyfriends?
I have a crush on a guy.
leaves Rosanna completely annoyed.
Then you're this, and then you're that, then you're this, and then you're cute.
Rosanna is over it.
Do you guys hug guys?
Amish don't hug. They don't?
The Amish aren't supposed to hug, but Maureen's not afraid to have phone sex with Danny.
The group calls it a night with promises to meet up again in the near future.
Definitely need to hang out again.
Let's actually hope not. As the girls continue to get acquainted with the English world, Rosanna and Maureen decide to go to a local eatery to have breakfast in the morning,
I would like some milk.
where Maureen discovers the anti-dairy movement.
Have cashew, oat, or almond milk.
Ready or not, Maureen is plummeted into sensory overload,
I just want cow milk.
starting with an education on dairy alternatives.
So cow milk for you. And what would you like?
Who knew you could have eggs any way you liked them?
Poached, sunny side up, or over easy. We also have a quiche.
While none of this is making sense to Maureen, Rosanna is bothered by the eye contact of the waitress
This one was just staring at me and staring
and
at me.
perceives it to mean something it certainly does not.
Usually that means they want to fight.
Rosanna may be PMSing because she moves her irritation at the server onto Maureen, scolding her for talking about Danny.
It's been on my mind a lot. Just the way he says my name and such a hard worker.
Way too much.
Danny this and Danny that, and I am so tired of it. Would you just stop? Every day, that's all she talks about.
Maureen is offended
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
and caught off guard by her friend's inability to be happy for
If
her.
you would have a crush or ever get a boyfriend, I would support you like a sister.
Firing back, accusing Rosanna initially of being jealous.
You're so jealous. I'm starting to think that Rosanna has a crush on Danny. She's already exposed herself to him.
However, after careful consideration, like literally a few seconds later, folks, Maureen decides Rosanna may be sweet on her.
Sometimes I think she has a crush on me.
And not Danny after all.
She just wants me all to herself.
After going back and forth, the ladies leave breakfast with several bad tastes in their mouths. Rosanna towards Maureen,
I am not jealous about Danny.
and Maureen towards the imposter, cow's milk.
Ooh,
Poor thing.
it's nasty.
The conversation at the restaurant marks the beginning of an open conflict between the two that will soon come to a full boil later in the evening. Back on the home front, Maureen confides in Sabrina, whose mouth can't hold water.
Maureen thinks that Rosanna doesn't want her and Danny to be together. Everybody already knows I can't keep a secret anyway, so.
She makes her way over to Rosanna, hoping to help the situation.
You exposed yourself to Daniel?
Instead, stirs the pot even more.
I think Rosanna should know.
What did you think would happen, girl?
I was trying to help.
Likely what happens next.
I don't even know how she dared go and tell Sabrina.
Upon hearing what Maureen's been saying behind her back,
She was just jealous. She was just afraid.
Rosanna loses it, honey.
Done.
Dropping F-bombs left and right.
I won't get naked right here in have to prove it that I was naked in front of other people.
What does that even mean?
She better jealous because her freaking body looks like a
I don't know what. Dead fish, what it is.
As things progress,
I never said she got fully naked.
Maureen's misconstrued words become the topic of the screaming match.
We were warned in the Amish community that jealousy can overtake you in the English world. I don't want that to happen to Rosanna.
With both women believing one is jealous of the other.
I would never, ever touch him.
Rosanna's adamant she is not interested.
If you would be a true friend, you would not
Going on a tangent about how she's trying.
I try so hard. I try every day.
And did I mention that Rosanna said she was trying?
Every day I try so hard.
But to no end.
I'm always the bad person. I'm always the bad one.
Maureen leaves for the garden to take a breather. But wait, Rosanna's not done.
I have one thing to say.
She's coming back for more, honey.
If I want to make myself naked and walk around naked, that is what the I'm gonna
Girl,
do.
you did not get naked.
I tried so hard now.
But then
I've never heard You're guilty. That's why you had to walk
the
away.
pair appeared to be about to go toe-to-toe, pound for pound. Then Rosanna comes out swinging on Ada.
I'm taller than you are. I don't care.
But Rosanna is no match for Ada's skills for the game of dozens.
The
Amish don't believe in deodorant. The girls continue the argument and share a few more hurtful words.
Never really trusted you.
I never trusted you either.
Sabrina then slides back into the DM.
I was trying to help, but I think I made things worse.
Domestic mayhem.
It's hard out here in the English world. I know y'all are stressed out because there's a lot of change going on. We all went through it when we left.
Hoping to fix her doom.
Sabrina, I try to tell her, like, I care about her, but she doesn't realize it.
I do realize it.
In the end, the women call a truce.
I don't want to fight with her because I care about her.
When their Amish genes suddenly kick back in.
Usually the Amish, they usually just forget about it and act like nothing ever happened.
They decide to go forth and pretend like nothing ever happened.
It's okay.
Great plan, ladies.
She hurt me very badly tonight, but the Amish do forgive.
We'll check back to see how that's working out.
Holy moly!
Hoping to bring down some of the back and forth between them, Ada takes the ladies out for a little shopping.
They're spending a lot of time together, and it's just causing them to get into a lot of fights.
They head to the Bikini store to pick out beachwear,
So let me this stuff.
where they meet the helpful sales clerk, Claudia.
I wanted to make sure that they got like more of my undivided attention because I thought that they would need like more help picking stuff out.
Also from Pennsylvania.
I'm from Pennsylvania too. My family lives in Florida for the summer.
Maureen felt a little shaded when it came to Claudia's willingness to help her versus Rosanna.
That's the top. And
Don't your boobs fall out?
maybe a different style would work better for you.
Maureen may not be too far off in her feelings,
I have one that I think would look really cute on you. It sits like a little bit higher.
but like many girls her age,
I'm not ready to
we see some insecurities,
show off my goodies.
especially around her body image.
What size do you think you wear?
I'm not sure.
It's okay, Maureen.
Size panties do you wear?
Maureen refuses to divulge her size.
I'm not giving anyone the answer to that.
The ladies then head to their changing rooms,
I'm scared.
a bit clueless as to how things work.
I actually need your help.
Okay.
Yeah, because I need help too, because
Okay.
I can tell Claudia likes Rosanna a lot better because when we asked for help, she helped Rosanna, not me.
So much for Ada's plan to unite the pair.
I've seen closer.
We hear Claudia ask if Rosanna has ever had a wax.
Because I think I'll solve this problem.
Maureen clears that up.
Rosanna's embarrassed to wear a swimsuit because most Amish women, they don't mow the grass.
Yeah, but then
Are you ready?
Rosanna may be shy about wearing a bikini, and she may not know how to start a lawnmower, but the eyes don't lie, as she gives Maureen a once-over, landing with a compliment. After a few more
You
looks,
think the bishop would approve now?
and Claudia cheering on Rosanna,
Rosa, I don't understand why you're so nervous. Like, you look so cute.
these two seem to have a vibe going between
You
them.
look so good.
The girls make their picks, but
You
wait.
should try one on.
Yes.
Okay.
As we wait for Ada to make her beach body debut,
Have you guys made any friends while you guys have been, like, in Florida?
a recap on those losers from sushi night.
I've been trying calling them stuff, but they don't answer or anything.
Just as we suspected, the group they met with haven't returned any of her calls.
That's so mean.
Yeah, no.
Claudia offers Rosanna her number.
Can I give you my number?
Yeah.
And then we can hang out and stuff?
Maureen side-eyes the whole interaction as Rosanna is smitten.
I guess I know the feeling that Rosanna was feeling about Danny and I.
Maureen admits she's feeling a little jelly about the whole vibe between the two.
I guess I'm a little bit jealous.
Do you promise that you'll call me?
Yeah, I wouldn't ghost you.
Up next, Ada takes to the sandy runway in Grand Dam style. The triple threat heads to the beach, tossing their inhibitions and their Amish fashions to the wind, honey, for some fun in the sun.
I had so much fun getting in the water with a bathing suit instead of an Amish dress that I didn't even worry about getting half naked out in the public.
And while they're not ready to leave their Amish gear totally behind,
I'm just not quite ready to stop wearing Amish clothes, but I think I am getting there.
meanwhile, The coronavirus is having its way with the nation, forcing all out-of-state residents out of Florida.
Florida's getting really hit hard by the coronavirus.
Ada and the crew pack it up and make their way back to Pennsylvania. Maureen is, of course, excited about the idea of being able to see Danny again. Rosanna, not so much.
I'm kind of sad that I'm leaving Florida because I just made my first English friend.
When they arrive at Ada's PA digs, the girls are handed air mattresses to sleep on.
Yes, it's time.
What? The house just not right.
Not having any experience with electricity,
What must me do is just not like.
the two are left baffled when Ada leaves without giving instructions.
At least probieren. Gucken, wie weit.
Rosanna thinks she needs to blow the thing up. Once they get it figured out, they are proud as can be.
It's comfortable.
Say pick a mommy.
Make sure to click here for part 2 on Return to Amish Favorite Moments. Until next time, make sure to subscribe to keep up to date with the Strange List.